Going on, Journey Squad? I'm Maria, and you've just entered Maria's Tarot's journey with me. I want to start off this message basically giving you a little fun fact about who I am, where I've been, where I came from, and where I intend on heading. That woman you see in that picture with all them babies surrounding her, she has died. And a new woman was reborn. It was only through the pain behind the smile that I had to go through some shit in order to discover some shit about the shit, in order for me to make a conscious decision. Enough with the shit. It's time for me to start looking from within. I was lost, I was broken. All of those are my sons. One of them is missing. I got seven boys. And during this period in time, this moment captured on film, I tried to crack a smile, but it was so hard for me to do so due to the circumstances in which I found myself in, with all my children under the hands of the law being awarded a state because of the mistakes and the choices that I made on previous endeavors in my life. However, that's neither here nor there. It's a healing process, and it's a very sensitive subject. But throughout all that madness, me losing my kids to the system, I still didn't learn my lesson because I found myself back in a position where I was asking for more pain because my heart was broken, my soul was lost. I didn't know who I was. All I knew is that I had 7 children in this world that was about to not have a mother or father. And God rest his soul, their dad passed away last Mother's Day with lung cancer. He wasn't always the best of the best, but he kept fighting to the bitter end. And I will forever be grateful for that man. That's the father of all my children. Come take this journey with me. I'm Maria. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Because it's only through the storms in life that you actually get to savor the little things that come your way. Such as being able to hear the birds chirping in the morning despite you not having your family around you. Collective. Don't take the little things for granted in life. Because you might wake up one day and it'll all be gone. So those are my babies, and that was me around 4 years ago. They all grown now. They getting bigger and bigger. It's been 8 years, 9 years since, I lost my way in this process, but I'm slowly coming out of that fog in regards to rebuilding my relationship with my family as well as myself, let alone a man. A man will come and go, and I had to learn that the hard way. I really did, collective. I had to learn it the hard way. A man that is not the father of your children really don't give 2 fucks about any decisions you make based on your future and your family's future. Because it's all about that man's needs and what you can do to provide it for him. And once you stop providing that need for that man, he's on to the next. And that's what I had to find out 8 years down the line. I sacrificed everything. I gave up everything, including on myself, collective. That's Maria's Tarot's journey. This is who I used to be. But no more. No more. I don't know what message is going to come out, but I know that this is a message for someone that is lost on their journey and can't see any light, even through the smallest cracks within the window of their own soul. But I'm here to tell you, never give up hope. No matter how bad this world tries to break you, never let it allow it to break your spirit to the point where you lose not only yourself in the process, but those that actually did love you and did care for you. All on a hope and a shot and a dream that the fantasy that we created within a union or relationship with someone that had nothing to do with my journey, only to walk away and leave me alone after I lost everything in the process. But you know what? I'm okay with that today, because I know what's for me won't be a struggle, and what's for you, collective, will not be a struggle. It's all about having temperance, patience with yourself. Something I lacked at the time when I couldn't make conscious decisions to choose me or my family over a man that had no good intentions for my future, because it was all about his way or the highway. So let's get into this message. Spirit of the Most High and Divine which resides within me, I ask that you show me the truth and the clarity, the wisdom and the understanding. Through the collective conscience, I pray to all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me as I read into the tarot to deliver the divine message for the collective out there, to connect with their inner truths, to transform their ultimate energies for their highest good. I thank you in advance, Spirit. Archangels, surround me, protect me, shield me. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. I want to say this, collective, due to the overall energies being the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, delays in a new start, a new opportunity, a new potential start in some area in your life. It's all stemming from having a bad attitude towards past experiences. King of Swords in the reverse is not a happy camper, and he harbors all his pain and resentments and past failures within his tongue. And when he unleashes that beast within society or those around him, nearest and dearest, it can utterly cause major delays in any new start, in any area of that King of Swords reverse energy. I'm going to do a 10-card spread, 5 above and 5 below. So let's get with the first 2 cards, as above and so below. As above, we got the Ace of Swords. Some truth and clarity is coming in. So below, we got the Queen of Cups. Once this truth and clarity is ultimately rectified and cleared out and made for your path to be seen on a lighter note, it's possible that Ace of Pentacles will turn in your favor. But as of right now, we got the Ace of Swords above and the Queen of Cups below the Ace of Swords. So that love, that self-love that the Queen of Cups holds within her spirit is ultimately going to either reveal some truth and clarity, or some truth and clarity is going to be revealed to that Queen of Cups to let her know at the end of the day, it's only through the understanding and the applications of the past experiences of pain, misery, resentment, failure, disappointments in your life that you can take the lessons and apply it moving forward, collective. As above, so below. Next we got the Six of Wands. Once that truth and clarity is revealed, victory is on the horizon for many of you out there in the collective. But it's going to take some truth and clarity to go within with that King of Swords in the reverse to figure out exactly why is it that you continue to block your own blessings in areas that has to do with abundance, prosperity, peace, and serenity. As above, Six of Wands. So below, justice. Justice is coming. Someone out there in the collective, y'all gonna find them in a balance, and y'all gonna balance out those scales within your heart, within your temperance, in order for victory to continue. As above, we have the Empress in the reverse. There's quite a few of you still out there not able to see the bigger picture. However, never give up hope on yourself. We die and we are reborn every, how can I say this? Not every second of the day, but like majority of the day, our body is dying and regenerating. And the Empress is here above to let you know it's okay to die to the old. That picture I showed you of who I used to be, that woman no longer exists within me. She was young, naive, and foolish to believe in things that she didn't understand. And I had to take a whole lot of heartbreak and pain in order for me to snap out of it and see the reality, the truth, and the clarity in order to gain victory and success. So don't worry about being in the Empress in the reverse. This is just a start of a new beginning. As above, so below. What I told you, collective, die to the old and reignite into the new. Queen of Wands energy, baby. It's about putting that fire and that passion and that drive into you to get that ultimate new golden opportunity to retransfigurate this King of Swords energy back into the upright, so you can make duly and just decisions based on order and not chaos. As above, ultimately, once you start to venture on your journey of self-discovery and look between the ins and the outs of what it is that you're doing to delay your own process and growing, that's when the universe and spirit is going to come straight to you with a Page of Cups. You are being prepared for something greater that you cannot imagine, collective. So I don't want to ever hear you say that you feel like giving up on yourself. Because if I survived what I thought I couldn't survive, which was being without my kids and being lied and cheated and manipulated and heartbroken and all that, I thought I couldn't live through it. But it was only a test. We all are being tested. As above, So below. Seven of Swords. Now granted, I told you it's all the tests that we have to go through to grow us stronger. So when you're presented with that new opportunity with a Page of Cups offering in love in the near future, be mindful that self-deception doesn't play a major role in delaying your process from continuing to grow. We want so desperately to seek the love and the unconditional feeling of togetherness with another human being, but yet fail to give that to our own self. As above, so below. Didn't I tell you to be mindful? It's all a test. As above, the Lovers in the reverse. When you're not ready to go into union, there will always be false starts in unions and connections. And it's simply a test to see what it is that you have learned karmically through the divine in order to prepare you for ultimately what Spirit has in mind, which is a connection that is beyond your wildest dreams. But it's going to take some work. As above, so below. Page of Swords in the reverse. Now here we go with this Page of Swords in the reverse. Someone that could possibly be your energy, because you're also in the King of Swords in the reverse. At what cost, at what time, at what point in your life, collective, will you be ready to stop delaying that new opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles? Ace is the beginning of something that you could not have foreseen. It's only through the pain, misery, and suffering and the lack of self-respect and self-integrity that you have to transmute that energy and stop playing the role of the fool and stop lurking and gathering information on others. Instead, gather that information on yourself and use it to your advantage. Let's get it, collective. As above, so below. I told you the Lovers in the reverse was above and the Page of Swords is below. There's going to be many false starts within relationships that you're going to encounter throughout your life. Just be mindful moving forward. Always exercise the proper judgment. And look at what we have at the bottom of the deck. A lack of healing, a lack of rest, a lack of meditation, a lack of going within. Four Swords in the reverse is mentally not wanting to sit with yourself and be alone. You know, like, that's why the Seven of Swords is here, right under that Page of Cups, because we can like literally put ourselves in a mental headspace where we actually are afraid to be alone and sit with our own selves. So we'll settle for less, and we'll settle for unions and relationships with people that don't have nothing much to offer us, because they see that we don't have anything to offer ourselves. Come on, it's about learning life lessons. Let's get some clarifications. And let's go a little bit deeper. Because right now, I'm not the only one that went through a shitstorm in my life. I'm not exempt. I'm not unique. But I do have my own story to tell. And it's nobody's right to tell me how I should feel or how I shouldn't feel based on what I experience. Because we each go through our own different experiences. But at the end of the day, it all leads us to the same destination. Pain, misery, and suffering. Something that we all can self-identify with. But when is that going to end, collective? Clarify. Alright? Why is the Empress in the reverse? The Empress in the reverse is being clarified by the Two of Wands in the reverse. So many of you out there in the collective that feel lost, broken, heartbroken, defeated, uncertain of where your future is headed, know one thing, that even though you're still in the Empress in the reverse, you have the potential to regain whatever it is that you have lost. It all starts with you, collective. It all starts with no longer being afraid of the unknown. No longer being afraid of starting over on your own. Single as a Pringle by yourself. Because ultimately, if you stay in this King of Swords in the reverse energy, you will continue to block any new opportunities to come in moving forward, collective. That's why the Empress is being clarified by the Two of Wands in the reverse. It's some fears you have to face within yourself in order for you to ultimately become that self-confident Queen of Wands. That beautiful energy that you always possess. Because even though the Empress is in the reverse, she's still powerful. Don't get that shit twisted. Why is the Lovers in the reverse? How about that? Empress in the reverse. The Lovers is being clarified. The Lovers in the reverse is being clarified by the Empress in the reverse. So you know what this tells me? There's a lack of self-worth within oneself. Someone out there in the collective can truly understand and identify through all the heartbreak and the pain and the betrayals within their life that they have experienced, whether it was in a lover's union or family or friend. It does something to you spiritually. It breaks you down to the point where you don't even feel as if you have any potential to make anything grow again in your own garden. That's why the King of Swords is in the reverse. But we gonna change that, aren't we? Aren't we, collective? What's this Page of Swords here for? Queen of Wands coming out second time in the deck. So it's many of you out there in the collective. This Page of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Wands. Page of Swords in the reverse is a sneaky type of individual that likes to spy and lurk and gather information to use it in a harmful way. However, look who's showing up twice in this reading. The Queen of Wands. You have the ability for someone. I know there's someone that's hearing me right now. Please, Spirit, guide them to this channel. Let them hear this truth. Because intrinsically you do not know the value that is placed upon you. Invaluable. You are precious. You are life in itself and its very existence. And you are that Queen of Wands. Don't let anyone tear your spirit down, collective. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Swords is being clarified. Really? By the King of Swords in the reverse? Oh my goodness. They say the truth will set you free, But before you can be set free, it's gonna sting. And this King of Swords overall, for the collective conscience, is trumping all these energies on the board. And you showing up in a spread too. Somebody really feels bitter and vengeful. But don't let that block you. Accept the truth for what it is, collective, okay? It's okay to get upset, and it's okay to process your emotions and your feelings. But don't stay stuck there. Why is the Six of Wands here? Yes. Progress, not perfection. Six of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning. You got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Pentacles represent something of the tangible. The Wands represents taking action, having that burning innate desire within you to gain that victory and success. So many of you want to come up out of the slums, but just don't have the knowledge or the foresight to do so. But I'm here to tell you, energetically speaking, there's someone out there that's feeling lost and hurt and traumatized based on whatever they've been through in their life. But as long as you continue to exercise the King of Swords in the reverse, with truth and clarity being revealed, you will continue to sit in the Two of Wands energy and feeling as if you don't have the capabilities with the Empress in the reverse to make that conscious decision, to grab that world and grab that wand and keep it moving. But you do, collective. You got the Ace of Wands. Clarified by the Victory card. What's the Seven of Swords here for? The Devil. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Devil. Yes, it's apparent and it's evident that the devil, supposedly the devil, plays a major role in all of humanity's existence for exercising nasty and negative attributes within themselves. However, if the devil is in us, why can't we control it? Because we're not allowing this King of Swords energy to be put in the upright, to work in our favor, to cut out this devil energy. And it's a process, not perfection. Don't forget that, collective. The devil talks about having negative attachments, soul ties, feeling tied and bound to a certain individual, a drug, food, addictions, codependencies. Staying stuck in your own mind, believing that you're worthless because of your past experiences. That's another devil energy that we can waste many years of our life harping on. And as the beautiful system of the way this world works passes us by, we're sitting in this Seven of Swords with major self-deception because of old situations that didn't turn out in our favor, because we had that devil energy and it was all attached to negative motives. Because above this Seven of Swords is the Page of Cups, a new offer in love. But any new offer in love is always going to come with a negative attachment if you're not able to nip that self-deception in the butt within yourself first and foremost, collective, in order to know whether it's going to be conducive or inconducive to your mental, physical, and spiritual realm. Show me justice. Yes. Strength. Justice is clarified by the strength. And this is very positive because right over The Justice was the Six of Wands, as above, so below. So victory will lie in the admission of your defeat. You got the strength, but you still need that extra push. And justice is here, clarified by the strength. That as above, with that Ace of Wands, that new opportunity to take action. You got the green light, collective. It's time to turn that Ace of Pentacles right side up. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups energy. Now, Seven of Cups get a lot of negative commentary. However, once you have gone within and you know, as above with the Ace of Swords that was first came out on top of this Queen of Cups energy, right? Check it out, right? If you truly are aware of the facts and you are able to cut out what no longer serves you, you're going to do it in a negative way, but that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, this Queen of Cups will be able to entertain those Seven of Cups options without getting enthralled within the Seven of Swords energy clarified by the Devil. Because the Queen of Cups has been through some shit and she understands what love truly is within her. And anything that doesn't serve her for her highest good, she's going to take that strength energy and exercise that justice and stand in her power with her counterpart. We all got alter egos. Which one are you, collective? I'm going to close this reading out with an archangel. No, actually, I'm going to give y'all power of love activation meditation. Okay, guys? Spirit, show me what I need to know for the collective out there that feels lost and heartbroken and doesn't see any light at the end of the tunnel. Provide me with a meditation for those out there in the collective that can actually ponder on the message at hand. You come first. Tell yourself that in the morning. Tolerance. Abso-fucking-lutely, collective. It takes a lot of fucking tolerance to wait for justice to be served on your behalf. But in the meanwhile, back at the Batcave, gather up your strength, collective, because it's time for a change. It's time to turn this Queen of Wands into a powerful vehicle to cut out what no longer serves her, because she came in the upright twice for y'all. It's only a matter of time before you start cutting out the bullshit and detaching yourself from this devil energy by no longer telling yourself the lies and the deceits and thinking that you getting away with your own stinking thinking. I shit you not. Tolerance. The love activation meditation for those out there on the journey of self-discovery and wanting to find out exactly what it is that they can do to become a better individual for themselves first and foremost and no one else. I don't care if it's family, children, or whatever. If you ain't right within, how can you have anyone around you be all right within? It's about having that tolerance and that patience. And the Queen of Cups is very tolerant with her time, her love, and her affection. You appreciate others' points of views because you sense the love in everyone. And that's exactly what the Queen of Cups and the Empress, all the queens. Well, we don't got the Queen of Swords on the board, but we got her counterpart, the King of Swords. That's a shadow side aspect that many of you are going to have to work through. Anger management. But as of right now, the meditation for someone out there that truly wants to change for the better, it's about having tolerance. Let's get the guidebook. Page 105. This school that we call Earth can be a very daunting destination. You should be proud of the bravery you have shown by electing to come here to experience it. The planets have a multitude of belief systems and philosophies practiced by beings who don't look or act exactly like you do. Even though we are the same inside, ironically, choosing to incarnate into a dimension where you feel separated from the whole is what makes Earth so appealing to courageous souls like you. The souls who graduate with high honors are the ones who have seen past the illusion of race and gender and religious beliefs and recognize their brothers and sisters. Love thy neighbor as thyself is the mantra of this card. The physical geists that we hear are just that, illusions. In truth, we are all the same, beings of love. When you are able to go within and connect with your soul's loving energy, you have the realization that we all belong to and originate from the same source. Tolerance is being secure within your own sense of self and letting others be as they are without judgment or bias. Learn to see them as weary travelers who, like you, crave encouragement, respect, and support. Beautiful. I thank you for making it this far with me. Wow, almost 40 minutes. But I truly appreciate your time, your attention. Please listen to the full message. Play it back if you don't understand, because Spirit don't make no mistakes. I'm Maria. Thank you for taking this journey with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Help my channel grow so I can, be able to reach other people. Love and light.